She looks really cool. Hi. That's a long pause. I think I'm having existential crisis. I've been baking too much bread. OCD cleaned the house. In a way. And I've been laid off since October last year due to its restructuring. And I haven't landed any PhD position despite trying. And after 2 years of uni, and a lot of my friends have done or started a PhD. Don't know what's wrong. And I'm alone in a small, beautiful village in Portugal. And I thought maybe the internet world could be my friend again. Some of you might not know, years back, in the antique world of blogging, when we had blogs rather than vlogs, video or TikTok. There's this thing called blogger.com, which is ancient. It still exists, but it's ancient. And I was a blogger. Might I say quite successful one too, I think. If you know, thebigsmallball.com, Rayyan Haries, the cute traveler. I don't think I'm cute anymore, but well, I didn't. That's very vain, but I wasn't cute. It was just a play of words. Anyhow, so I thought maybe you all can be my friends and help me navigate life while I figure out what's next. I've had this job for about 4 years. I love it to pieces. I work with like 500 over people across the world. Had some amazing success with it. In the same time, I did my master's degree while working full time and all that. And now that I don't have all of that since October last year, I mean, I did went traveling. I went off 6 weeks with my sister, my best friend, and I went to present at a conference, did all that shebang, came home, and from November onwards, it's been on like a journey trying to apply for either a job or a PhD or something while navigating other stuff. On top of that, I've been trying to lose weight on medication and this healthy journey. I don't want to call it that way, but I'm rambling. But what I'm saying is that let's put it this way: November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months of not landing anything, not even an interview, and trying to navigate this space. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. At times I feel desperate. I need to find something. I don't know, because I'm Asian or Malaysian, so we grew up with this thing like, you have to have a job or study or do something. So when I have none of that, I just feel perhaps empty. I'm far from friends. And now with the escalation happening in parts of the world, which means that leaving this country to go back to my homeland is not a possibility. Tickets are expensive. Like, it's a price of almost a business class ticket to go and come back. And navigating all these junctures where your flight might get canceled or you might be stuck somewhere, it's not something that I feel like I want to deal with, though I'm itching to go travel. If you know me, I was a travel blogger, I was a travel writer. Of course, traveling is a thing I do, and now I'm speaking to a camera. I don't know what I'm doing. It's shaking. I don't know where I'm looking. Am I looking at the camera? I should look at the screen or look at this lens. Anyhow, I thought I'll try YouTube videos for the sake of it. Be my friends. And I don't know where this is going, but maybe we'll bake together. I love baking. I'm surprised because when I was in high school, I did culinary arts for my exam. And baking is the number one thing that I don't really like to do. Anyhow, you're on a gimbal. I don't know how I'm doing this. I just unpacked my gimbal that I bought a year ago or 2 years ago. There was a promo, create the pack. I was trying to be a YouTuber, yada, but who got time? I was doing a master's and working full time and traveling the world for things. And now that I'm alone and lonely, I need friends. So be my friend and come on this journey. What is this? I I don't know how this video is gonna be edited. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I don't know if this view is good. I'll show you my life, what I do. I bake a bread today. Maybe I'll insert a clip. I don't know, how do you do that? Do you insert a clip into this? But I always feel like there's someone out there that might understand your predicament. You're not alone in doing all this kind of stuff or going through the things that you go through. I always feel that someone will understand and relate to you, and that's how I lead my life. I always believe that, you build connection with people one way or another, and there's a story in there. And I thought maybe my story is worth sharing without trying to move my hand so much. I don't know. I'm shaking the table, the gimbal, and my hand, etc. But hi, I'm Rayyan Haries. I'm a Malaysian living in Portugal. I traveled to over 35 countries. I've lived in 7 or 8 of them. And now I'm living in Portugal in this beautiful countryside house that I'm really incredibly privileged and grateful to have. And I'm currently jobless, studentless, postgraduateless. I don't know how you would classify me, but on daily basis I cook and I bake breads, and I go through moments of mental health challenges, you would call it. I and I burp a lot. I go through this moment where I feel so desperate to find a position that I panic myself in the sense of doom. And if I feel that way and feel the courage to pick up a camera, I'll show you what that looked like, honestly. I'm trying different methods. I'm grateful. I went to therapy for 2 years, a couple years back, and I have this tool where my therapist would say, put on a time on your phone. Put a time on your phone for like 11 minutes. That's the amount of minute that you can Google your symptom or something else. And I use that now in case I feel doom and like not finding a job and stuff. And I would put a timer and say, this is a 40 minutes you can panic, go panic searching and do all that and then figure out. And then after the timer ends and it beeps, you're not allowed to do anything. I'll close on my browser, close on my laptop, and move on to other stuff. So you like kind of compartmentalize your panic and your feeling of angst and doomness. I know I'm rambling. It says here 9 minutes, y'all. So if you see this, which means I've taken the effort to edit it and put it up in the YouTube sphere or the internet and the black holeness of the internet. Anyhow, nice to meet you all, and I hope we'll be friends. And I hope there'll be teaching moments that I'm learning from you, and perhaps you can learn something from me, and we'll navigate my life at this moment. Anyhow, I'll see you when I see you, and thank you for watching.